Welcome to our examination of a rapidly evolving landscape. Over the past 2 years, large language models have fundamentally altered the academic environment. We are seeing a transition from traditional search engines to generative tools that do more than just find information, they synthesize it. This shift presents a unique challenge for both educators and students. While some see it as a revolutionary study aid, others view it as a threat to academic rigor. Today, we investigate the reality of the claim that AI stole my homework and look at the broader implications for student study habits and policy development in the 2020s. Statistics indicate that AI adoption is not just a trend but a systemic change. Recent surveys suggest that a majority of students are now utilizing these tools for various tasks, ranging from brainstorming to full-scale drafting. Specifically, recent data shows that 58% of students have used AI for at least one assignment. This widespread usage has forced a conversation about where the boundary lies between a helpful tool and academic dishonesty. As we look at these figures, we must ask if the educational system was prepared for such a rapid technological influx and how it affects the perceived value of original work. Academic integrity is the cornerstone of education. Yet AI presents a gray area that traditional plagiarism checkers struggle to identify. Institutions are now in a race to update their codes of conduct. Currently, 1 in 3 institutions have officially revised their policies to address generative AI. The concern is not just about copying. It is about the loss of the cognitive process involved in writing and research. When an AI generates a thesis statement, the student misses the critical thinking required to formulate that argument. This section explores how schools are attempting to define authorized versus unauthorized AI assistants. While AI is often marketed as a time saver, there is an emerging productivity paradox. Students report a 40% reduction in research time, yet this hasn't necessarily led to more free time or deeper learning. Instead, the saved hours are often lost to the friction of prompting, fact-checking AI hallucinations, and the lack of engagement with the material. We are observing a shift where students spend more time managing an AI than mastering the subject matter. This raises the question, if the homework is done faster, are the study hours actually being used effectively, or are they being stolen by the tool itself? Governments and school boards are under immense pressure to standardize the use of AI. At this moment, 12 countries are actively drafting national guidelines for AI in education. Some jurisdictions have attempted outright bans, while others are integrating AI literacy into the curriculum. The lack of a unified global standard creates a fragmented educational experience. Students in one region might be encouraged to use AI for coding, while those in another face expulsion for the same act. This slide looks at the legislative landscape and the struggle to keep policy pace with technological acceleration. A critical and often overlooked aspect of the AI revolution is the digital divide. Premium AI models often require a $20 per month subscription. This creates a two-tiered system where wealthier students have access to more sophisticated reasoning engines and data analysis tools, while others are left with outdated or less capable free versions. This economic barrier threatens to widen the existing achievement gap. If AI becomes a primary tutor or study partner, those who cannot afford the latest versions may find themselves at a significant disadvantage in the competitive academic and job markets. As AI takes over the rote aspects of education, the focus is shifting toward higher-order thinking. Statistics suggest that 75% of future jobs will require some level of AI literacy. Educators are beginning to realize that if an AI can do the homework might be the problem. We are seeing a move toward oral exams, in-class essays, and project-based learning that requires human empathy and complex problem-solving. The goal is no longer just to produce an answer, but to understand the why behind it. AI hasn't just stolen the homework, it has forced us to redefine what learning actually is. In summary, AI has indeed stolen the traditional homework model, but it has replaced it with something far more complex. The challenge for the modern student is to use these tools without sacrificing the study hours necessary for true mastery. Ethical usage is key. As we move forward, the focus must remain on transparency and the preservation of human agency in the learning process. The integration of AI in education is inevitable. Our task is to ensure it enhances human intelligence rather than replaces it. Thank you for joining this exploration of the new academic frontier.